Thank you. I like to be more face-to-face with people. Good morning, everyone. My name is Joel, and I'm from Cisco. Thank you very much for the presentation, and I would like to thank the organization and Professor João Barros for inviting Cisco to be here today and sharing what we see as an opportunity. This opportunity never give a technology device to a technology guy. So today I would like to share with you Cisco's vision of what the Internet of Things is, and I'm going to follow up a bit on Dr. Satya's slide as well, and what is Cisco's vision of what is the Internet of Everything. What it is correlation to the infrastructure, and finally I'm going to share with you what is a success story that we've been working lately with the city of Barcelona. So the Internet of Things, if we see to the slide, is already here. It's the technology transition that we see nowadays, and it's all around us. It's all about smart objects, smart devices, and that proliferation that we see. If we look at myself, for instance, I have an iPad, an iPhone, Fitbit in my wrist, and I'm filled with smart devices all around me, but what does that mean in terms of connecting it into the infrastructure? We see that the basis of this technology is being underlaid currently, and we see that it's growing, but how can we, as companies, as universities, as businessmen, enable that vision? So we in Cisco call this opportunity the Internet of Everything. Not only about machine-to-machine communication or having smart objects, our focus currently and for the next decade will be to connect people, data, processes to those smart objects. And by enabling that collection of objects, we can really achieve this Internet of Everything. Decision-making process improvements, cities' infrastructures being improved, retail, business, manufacturing, automotive processes, all being standardized, upgraded, improved. That generates revenue, that generates better quality of life, that improves the quality of life of people and citizens in cities. My focus in this organization is cities, so I'm going to give you a quick example of what we're doing in cities. But before, all of the audience here that loves smart cities are thinking, what's in it for me? And what's in it for you is, for the next decade, a $19 trillion opportunity. This is a study that Cisco did in trying to capitalize the revenue that we could have focusing on all these different verticals and our ecosystem of partners. And if we look into it, 14.4 trillion are for private sector, 4.6 for public sector. And this number is a big of a wow. You're like thinking right now, okay, what's my part in it? How can I get there and grab a slice? Cities, when we look into them, will run on a network information, on a foundational network that we call city Wi-Fi. That infrastructure will enable the optimization of services, of analytics, that will enable city operators and city infrastructure managers to improve the life of a city. It will improve the life of citizens. But not only that, if you see to the slide, you start to see traffic, you start to see hospitals, you start to see logistics. Different types of areas that you see that can impact. And actually in the presentation, in the opening ceremony, it was really good to see that Porto is already working on this, so many different areas, because that is the future. And the future for us as a company that we see is having that underlying foundational network that connects all these different devices, that provides all these different types of services. One of the things that I would like to share with you today as well is the Barcelona deployment that we did. It was finalized in October last year. I was actively part of a team that managed the deployment in the city, and we focused in many different areas of what a city infrastructure could be, from environmental sensors to parking management to watering systems, waste management, smart lighting, analytics. How can we provide different types of metrics to bus stops, to bus owners, to city hall managers to improve their services in cities. And we did it in a long partnership, of course, in a very big ecosystem of partners, because that was also key for us to understand how could we deploy not only in this city, but also in the future. I would like to ask the organization now just to pass a quick video that I also sent. Is that possible? Thank you.
As the world continues to urbanize, with 180,000 people a day moving into cities, the competition between cities will continue to grow economically, environmentally, and even socially. The cities that embrace technology will surface as the winners.
Think about it. Only 1% of what can be connected is connected today. Imagine the possibilities. The internet of everything has arrived and is ready to change the world.
Cisco is extremely excited about Barcelona because the city is utilizing the Internet of Everything. By connecting its people and things to a city Wi-Fi, Barcelona is creating new services, richer experiences, and unprecedented economic opportunity for its people, for its businesses, and for its partners.
Barcelona is a social dream, and technology is able to make this social dream possible.
We face in Barcelona the very same problems that every city in the world faces. So we want to tackle those problems with technology.
What we're trying to put in place is a common solution for all the cities of the world.
It is estimated that 40% of traffic in city centres is caused by cars trying to find a parking space. Now, in-ground parking sensors communicate with devices in cars to help vehicle owners quickly find an available spot.
Putting sensors in parking spots allow us to get less cars, less traffic, people happy, so that the city becomes a more livable place.
We have to make it possible for people to understand that internet might be changing their daily life to improve it.
We transform the experience of wasting your time waiting for the bus into a full contact with the city. People can find information on routes for the bus, plus information on the area, business, commerce, shows.
Barcelona's citizens not only enjoy the smart bus stop experience, but are also able to maintain their Wi-Fi connectivity while on the bus or underground train. This allows citizens to get the same sensation of connectivity as they get at home. Understanding that much of a city's energy waste comes from less than optimal use of lighting, Barcelona is installing highly efficient streetlights which are dynamically managed to save energy, optimize maintenance, and provide a safe environment for citizens. A city-wide network of sensors provides city officials with concrete information so that they can make decisions based on real-time data.
Getting information on the flow of citizens, on noise, on pollution, on traffic, on weather conditions allows cities to streamline the city operations, reduce costs, and also improve overall sustainability. Economic sustainability, social sustainability, and environmental sustainability.
Barcelona can generate a blueprint of what the cities can become, and this is what gives sense, full sense to what we're doing in Barcelona right now.
Technology is for people, technology is for using it, and technology is for improving citizens' lives. We are sure that the Barcelona of the future will be even much better than it is now.
Smart cities represent places where people will want to live. By connecting the unconnected, cities will be completely transformed. These are the cities that will harness the power of the Internet of Everything.
Thank you. Thanks. So with this video, I just wanted to share with you what we did in the city of Barcelona. We focused in trying to understand the issues of the city, the infrastructure issues, and what they wanted to upgrade, to improve, to better manage. And we saw the environmental sensors, parking, waste management, bus stops, All of these areas were improved and exist nowadays. It was just deployed in October, and we're working with them not only to deploy this first step, but to improve to the rest of the city. This, for us, is a clear example of what the Internet of Everything will be and the types of services and activities that will bring to citizens in cities. So, and to finalize, I would like to ask to all of you, what are the needs of my city or my business? What is the platform that I need, that I should build? And what is my ecosystem of partners? And at the end of the day, what is the value that I'm delivering to my citizens or to my business? Thank you.